Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the hottest celebrity news, live show drama, and jaw-dropping moments you won't believe are real. Today's story is one that's got everyone talking. An unbelievable twist that just happened live on Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo's show. What started as a normal morning segment quickly spiraled into something fans are calling the most shocking on-air moment ever. So grab your coffee, sit tight, and let's dive into the full story, because this one will leave you speechless. It all started like any other bright morning on Live with Kelly and Mark. The couple, famous for their chemistry, banter, and real-life marriage dynamic, were set to kick off a light-hearted segment about unexpected surprises in relationships. Producers expected laughter, audience applause, and maybe a few relatable stories. But what unfolded was something no one in the studio, or watching at home, could have predicted. Kelly Ripa entered the stage looking radiant in a crisp white blouse, while Mark Consuelos wore his signature navy suit. Their smiles were warm, their energy in sync. But behind those smiles something seemed off. Viewers later said they sensed a strange tension from the moment the cameras started rolling. As Kelly began her intro, she teased the topic of the day. We're talking about surprises, the good, the bad, and the ones that might make you rethink everything. Mark chuckled, but his laugh sounded forced. Kelly gave him a look, one that fans instantly picked up on. Social media began buzzing within minutes. Something's not right with Kelly and Mark today. The segment continued as usual, with audience participation and light banter. But halfway through, Mark suddenly interrupted Kelly mid-sentence, something he rarely does. Actually, he said, leaning forward, I think it's time we tell everyone what really happened last night. The audience gasped. Kelly froze. The control room reportedly scrambled, unsure whether to cut to commercial. Kelly tried to keep her composure, replying, Mark, maybe this isn't the right time. But Mark pressed on. No, I think it's exactly the right time. The air in the studio thickened. Kelly's smile disappeared completely. The live audience grew silent. Viewers at home were glued to their screens. Mark took a deep breath. You know how we always say we tell each other everything? Well, turns out that's not entirely true. The audience murmured. Kelly looked stunned, then forced a nervous laugh. Oh, come on, Mark. Are you doing one of your pranks again? She asked, trying to defuse the tension. But Mark shook his head. Not this time. Not today. At that exact moment, a producer's voice could be heard faintly off camera. Cut to commercial. But Mark kept talking, his microphone still live. Kelly, he said softly, I saw the message. The one on your phone. From him. The audience collectively gasped. The show instantly went to a commercial break. But the damage was already done. Social media exploded. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram flooded with theories, screen grabs, and clips. What message? Who's him? Is this the end of Kelly and Mark? When the show returned, something felt different. Kelly's expression was composed but cold. Mark's energy was tense, his eyes avoiding hers. Kelly smiled tightly and said, Well, folks, sometimes live TV surprises even us. We'll be right back after the break. Except they didn't come back together. When the next segment aired, Kelly was alone. Mark had left the set. Producers scrambled to fill airtime with a pre-recorded cooking segment, but by then the internet was ablaze. Viewers began dissecting every second of the footage, analyzing facial expressions, body language, even pauses between sentences. Some believed it was all a publicity stunt. Others were convinced it was real. A raw, unscripted moment that had slipped through the cracks of carefully managed daytime TV. Hours later, entertainment outlets tried reaching the show for comment, but neither Kelly nor Mark made a statement. That silence only added fuel to the fire. By afternoon, hashtags like #KellyandMarkDrama and #LiveTVTwist were trending worldwide. TikTokers replayed the moment in slow motion, claiming you could see Kelly's face change the second Mark mentioned the message. Others pointed out how Mark's voice trembled, suggesting he wasn't acting at all. Later that day, Mark was seen leaving the ABC studios alone. Paparazzi photos showed him looking visibly upset, phone in hand, refusing to answer questions. Meanwhile, Kelly reportedly stayed behind with producers for over an hour before quietly slipping out the back entrance. But the real twist, the one no one saw coming, happened that evening. Just as speculation reached a fever pitch, the show's official Instagram account posted a mysterious photo. 2 coffee mugs on the studio desk, side by side with a caption that read, "Sometimes a pause says more than words." Fans were divided. Some thought it was a cryptic hint that the couple was taking a break, both on and off screen. Others believed it was a clever marketing ploy to boost ratings. But then came another unexpected moment, this time during the following day's episode. When Live with Kelly and Mark began the next morning, there was only one host. Kelly Ripa sat alone at the desk, smiling politely as she greeted viewers. "Good morning," she began softly. "As you all saw yesterday, things didn't go quite as planned. Sometimes life gets messy, but that's what makes it real." Her tone was calm, but her eyes looked glassy, as if she were holding back tears. She continued, "Mark's taking some time off. We both decided it's best for now." The audience applauded awkwardly, unsure whether to cheer or stay silent. Kelly took a deep breath and added, "Marriage, television, and life, they don't always stay within the script. But that's the beauty of it. You learn, you grow, and sometimes you take a step back before stepping forward again." She finished the show solo, but toward the end, a surprise message played on screen. It was a short video clip of Mark, recorded from his phone. "Hey everyone," he said quietly. "I just want to say I love my wife, and sometimes emotions get the better of us. We've been through ups and downs before. And we'll get through this one too." The clip ended there. Kelly smiled faintly and whispered, "That's my Mark." The audience rose to their feet in applause. Some were moved, others skeptical. Was this heartfelt reconciliation? Or carefully managed PR? Nobody knew for sure. But here's where the real twist hit. Later that evening, a fan posted behind-the-scenes footage from the studio audience. Video that wasn't aired on TV. In that clip, during the commercial break after the shocking moment, Kelly could be seen whispering something to Mark, and then smiling. A real mischievous smile. The two shared a brief laugh before resuming their serious expressions. That footage changed everything. Suddenly, people began theorizing that the entire on-air drama was staged. A brilliantly orchestrated stunt to boost ratings. Entertainment insiders claimed it worked. The show's live viewership numbers reportedly skyrocketed overnight, hitting their highest ratings in months. If it was staged, it was genius. If it wasn't, it was the most authentic live TV moment of the year. Either way, Kelly and Mark had everyone talking. By the week's end, both stars returned to the show together. Kelly opened the episode with her signature humor. "So about that little cliffhanger," she joked. Mark laughed and replied, "Hey, if we ever get tired of morning TV, we might have a future in soap operas." The audience roared with laughter, the tension seemingly gone. Still, some viewers weren't convinced. "They're acting too natural," one fan wrote online. "They're covering up something real." Another fan countered, "This is why they're the best, they keep it interesting. You never know what's real and what's not." One thing's for sure. The Kelly and Mark saga reminded everyone why live television still matters. In a world of pre-recorded perfection and scripted reality, that one unpredictable moment, whether real or staged, captured the raw thrill that only live TV can deliver. It blurred the line between authenticity and performance, between a real couple and on-screen characters, leaving fans debating for days, weeks even. Was it a lover's spat? A master plan? Or just a moment of pure human emotion, broadcast for the world to see? Whatever the truth is, Kelly and Mark walked away from that moment stronger, or at least more talked about than ever before. And maybe that was the goal all along. And there you have it, the unbelievable twist that left millions of viewers speechless. Was it a real moment of raw emotion between Kelly and Mark? Or a brilliant stunt that fooled the entire internet? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to hear your theories. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more crazy celebrity showdowns, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big twist in Hollywood. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and keep watching the drama unfold.